So this just came in the mail today from Oakstills. We're going to make hydrosol, and I have bees, so this is my new horizontal lane straw. But I use a lot of distilled water, so um, the water here is not so great. There's chlorine and stuff in it, and I don't like to feed sugar water with chlorine to my bees. So we bought this to do distilled water because at $1 plus a gallon, and the bees go through so much water. I thought this would be a good purchase to distill our own water with. And my wife wants to do hydrosol with lavender. She grows lavender out in the garage, in the backyard. So let's open the box and see what we got. It just came from China, from Oakstills. Took about a week. Actually, it took a little bit longer than that. It took about 3 weeks because they had the holiday in China. I'm gonna figure out how to set this down so that it can tape. Let's see what we got. Pull these tabs up. Customer response was pretty good. There's a big time lag, so when you email them, a week had gone by and I hadn't heard anything, so it didn't show in transit, didn't show shipped, it didn't, nothing on the website about getting my order. And I sent them an email, and about a half a day later, I got an email from them saying that they were on lunar holiday and New Year's. So as soon as they returned, they would ship it, and they did. And then I got an email from FedEx that said it was hung up in transit, but then that cleared a couple days later. So let me see if I can get this open. Woo! Pretty nice little metal box. All right. We got a bug. Welcome to Texas. Got to set this lid off. This metal's pretty sharp, so watch yourself. I had to set the camera down for a minute just to get a good grip on it. Let's see what we got in here. We got some rubber hose. It's pretty nice. I guess red and blue. Red for hot, blue for return, for supply. Seems to be packed fairly well. One little box. Let's take a look at what's in here. It's hard to do this with one hand. Definitely not a professional. But that's what life's about, right? Let's see. Oh, that's a thermometer from, and it's in Fahrenheit and centigrade. So that's good. Put that with that. All right. Well, this bad puppy's heavy. All right. I'm going to have to stop it again and get this out of here. Whew, I had to set that thing on the floor to get this to open up. Let's cut this plastic off here with my good old Gerber. Leatherman. Wow. It's definitely shiny. Feels pretty thick. Everything is obviously packed inside. These latches look super sturdy if you look at them. And that's pretty thick metal right there. About a 4-inch tri-clamp on top. That looks pretty good. You can see everything's down inside. I ordered a glass column to go with this, so hopefully that's in here too, or I hope it doesn't come under separate cover. It might. A lot of boxes in here. It just keeps coming. It's like Christmas. Look at this. It looks pretty nice in there. This bad dog is heavy. That's a bag full of tri-clamps right there. I ordered some extra O-rings too. I used to work in a chemical plant and refinery, and the tri-clamps, the gaskets, if you ever clamp them funny or something like that, then they get bad, and then over time. So it's just easier to go ahead and order some, have them in a bucket. They weren't that expensive. You can see how many I ordered just to have them around. This is a 4-inch tri-clamp and 2 smaller ones. I'll put that with these other ones. My garage is a mess, guys. You're going to have to give me a break. More O-rings. Oh no, these are for the, I forgot what they call these, but these are for the glass, 2-inch glass column that I ordered. And I'm sure that must be in here. Let's hope it, oh, copper bubblers for the bubbler tube. Set that over here. Sorry for the potato quality. Like I said, I'm not a videographer. I'll have to go through all these bags and we'll open them all up one at a time just to see what's in them. But let me get this stuff out of here and let you look inside. Nice and clean. There's a, this is the thermal well. It's got a 2-inch here on the side. Got another 2-inch here on the bottom. Oh, there's a 1-inch down here on this side. Looks pretty well put together. The bottom, however, will not work on a induction because the bottom is lipped. There's a lip in here, so it won't sit flat on an induction stove. And there's rust on it, surface rust. So that tells me this ring is not it's not high grade stainless. The tank is probably 304, but everything else, the bottom seems a little thin. The sides really are thicker. They seem thicker, and the top is a little thicker. But we'll see. We shall see. Besides, I'm just boiling water and making hydrosol, so again, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Set this off to the side. Looks just like an old milk jug. So get some of this out of the way. Oh, it came with a heater. I don't remember it coming in a heater, but apparently it comes with a heater. You can go on their website. It's a pretty nice little website. They I'm going to start opening these packages up. If you give me a second, I'll open them up and then we'll go through them. All right, that took me about 5 minutes to cut all that damn wrapping off of there, but let's just kind of go through what we got. We got the lid. It's a 4-inch that came with the milk carton, and the gasket is already in it. These are some gaskets for the 2-inch tri-clamp connections right here. It came with a valve. That was that 1-inch connector on the bottom side of the milk can. I'm assuming this is the 2-inch that goes up on top, so you can put a thermal well in there. This looks like the bottom of a. Oh, this goes on the bottom of the shotgun condenser. It came with 2 90s. Shotgun condenser, deflagometer. This is really thick, heavy. It came with a heating element, stainless, with a cap. I'll have to do some research, find out exactly what voltage and everything that runs at. Let's see. This is something that came with a, I guess like a little sight glass. I don't remember if I ordered that extra or not. I know I ordered this. These are the glass columns, the 2-inch columns. So these gaskets go with these glass columns. And here's the plates for the glass columns. There's 4 of them. So you got 4 glass sight glasses and then a 2-inch column to build, where these stainless rods go through, like on this thing. So this will be a 4-level 2-inch column. That's, I think this, I don't know, I can't do centimeters. I'm an American. Freedom units. And of course, these are all the tri-clamps. I don't need to show you what a damn tri-clamp looks like. Everybody knows what a tri-clamp looks like. This pipe is pretty good. It's all 304 stainless. It's heavy duty. It's pretty. This shotgun condenser, it's super heavy. Let's take a look at the end here. It came with these caps on it too, so keep stuff out. Pretty good grind and weld on the end. Looks pretty good to me. Like I said, I came from industry where I made gasoline, so distillations, this kind of distillation for just plain water ought to be pretty simple. Or my wife wants to do that hydrosol with like lavender. She's got a bunch of lavender plants out back, so I don't know how bad that'll mess this up, but the lavender won't hurt my bees if I distill water in it. I think I could probably just do a vinegar run between each if I was worried about the lavender. But bees like lavender because I see them out there on the lavender plants all the time, so it should be pretty good for them. The bottom of this thing seems a little thinner than the sides. I was just looking at it a few seconds ago, and this is pretty heavy. The bottom seems, like I said, a little lighter. It will definitely not work on my, what do they call that thing, the induction heater. So I have to go the old Walmart route and use my turkey fryer to heat this bad dog up. But 8-gallon Oakstills stainless. Oh yeah, it came with a box of fittings. This one's a regulator valve for the deflegometer. Just a whole bunch of stuff and another temperature gauge in there for controlling the overhead temp. So, like I said, glass, tri-clamps, hoses, connectors. These this was bought extra. This is the glass 2-inch column, reflux column, and you can see it's stamped S304 2-inch on there. We'll see how it works, guys. I mean, it's not hard. We're just distilling water and flowers. I will let you know how it works. I hope the bees like the water better than, I hate using chlorine on them. Thank you.